You're very kind, and I'm quite a loud boy, so I apologise. Okay. Sometimes they give us microphones, and I had to move it back a bit because people are doing this. Okay. All poetry that I write is fictional, but sometimes it's inspired by fact, and sometimes I see something and I think that's incredible, and I really feel like I'm compelled to write about it. I think a lot of poets are the same. But nevertheless, even when I write about things that are factual, I make them up as well. Sometimes people forget that. But this is kind of based on a quite a significant event. There used to be a guy called Jim Zwergs. Okay, Jim Zwergs is famous for being in a photograph as much as anything else, but it's not the fact that he's in the photograph, it's the fact that he was photographed after he'd taken part in a thing called the Freedom Riders. And what the Freedom Riders used to do was, in the days of racial tension and civil rights in America, you would have to sit on the coloured part of the bus, and that was the phrase that they used, or you sat on the white part of the bus. Okay? And you were segregated. And this happened in America, which was a country that was built on...
Fire station.
Not the fire alarm. That's happened to me before. It was in a country that was built on the foundation of everybody's an immigrant. I'm an American now. I became American in March, and 99% of us feel American because we live here, and yet at that time we would still make people second best. And this is about a guy called Jim Zwerg, one of the Freedom Riders. Rider comes in, strides in, not a swagger, not a shoulders back, front out, puff up, bowl down the bus. A grit of teeth, surer, won't blink, look right, head down the bus, down the middle of the wrong bus, boy, the wrong colour bus. And he settles in his seat and he grabs the bar in front a little too tight. Riding in his neat suit, a proper suit with neat hair, a little blonde flick at the regulation length. And at some stage, he says he'll get off first when the bus stops. And at some stage, he wins the half-hearted argument. So when the bus pulls up, he's there, at the door, and steps out into the swing of a hate-swung baseball bat, and a motorcycle chain, and a metal bar, and a painful dinosaur bone of a table leg, studded with nails, that rip into the wrong colour skin that steps off the wrong colour bus. As it swoops to mix spittle with blood, they whoop, "Betrayed your own kind, boy!" Even though you can only grunt yelps like a kicked puppy in return. But they don't see the legendary Cameron Fletchers. They don't see that sodium white, bouncing boy's jelly blood dripping face into history. The day the bus cut white boy rode the coloured bus. He said, "I just prayed I'd survive." But why did you do it? Because it was the right thing to do. And sometimes you ride the bus, you don't ride it for you, you ride it for freedom.